It's part of the life essence of you. You might say that your DNA is transmitting and receiving from the plants and the roots, all the things about our earth, from the dirt of the earth itself. That's critical. So the past live record of all that you are exists in your DNA and 2 other places. We're going to go to one of those places today. So I'm going to ask you to cross that bridge with me now, and I'm going to take you to a place on earth. And your soul and I are going to travel there, and you're going to find it very mystical. There's the bridge. We're going to cross from the known to the unknown through that mist. Take my hand. Cross with me now, knowing that you're going to some place that is very different. Will you walk into your soul with me so we can travel anywhere? And can you understand that all of us together, but the 2 of us now? That's a multidimensional concept, all of you together, and yet it's only the 2 of us. We'll cross into that which is your soul energy. And there's going to be a door. This one has a name that you recognize. This is the door that you will go into, and immediately you will travel to the cave of creation. Deep within this planet, there is a multidimensional area that is vast. It is an area that is real. It exists. But it is a multidimensional area that never will be sensed or found. But it's critical that it must live within the earth. The mother must relate to everything that you are. Mother Earth has to be part of this, and it is. We've never talked to you about the cave of creation like we do today, but we're going to go there. Come with me through that door, and instantly you'll be then, call it transmitted to the cave of creation. Not traveled to, but transmitted to. And in this huge cavernous cave, there's light. And I want you to feel and sense what is there. Every single life on this planet has a crystal. Are you surprised at that? Is this the first time you've heard of that? What are the attributes of the crystalline that you know about? And that is this: that in geology, a crystalline substance can hold memory. It holds actually vibration. And so it may not be too much of a stretch of an imagination that in this cave of creation, there are billions of crystals, even more. And every single one of them is an expression. One, it represents a soul. Each crystal is one soul representation. And every single crystals like striations of light. Every single crystal contains all of your past lives and all the memories of every past life. Every single one. And here is the way it works, dear ones. That every single time that you pass on this planet, and that you take your life breaths, your last breath on this planet, every single time, there is a pause, you might say, a pause of 3 days before truly anything happens. And that 3 days, dear ones, is where you go to the cave of creation and you drop off your life essence into your crystal. And all that you've learned and all that you are, including the name you have now, the gender you have now, and all the things that have happened, is imbued into that one crystal of yours. in this cave. And then you move on past the soul into that which is your home. Now, your home is also your soul, but in another place in your soul that we don't go to. Dear ones, all this to say that the cave of creation belongs to this planet and it belongs to you. Different from perhaps the past life experience that in your soul and is all the other planets and all the other places you've ever been. This one belongs to Earth, and that's why it's in the Earth. And why is there light here? Because every single crystal glows. Not glows, but it's so colorful, like striations of every crystal. So many different colors there. Every single light, perhaps a different color, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But there's more. There's sound. If you listen carefully, you'll hear what you can only attain in your ears as a buzz. But if you could open your ears multidimensionally, you'd hear singing. You'd hear music. You'd hear voices. And the reason is that all these crystals with all of those vibrations are emanating to all the others. You might say they actually talk to each other. That's a mystery now for you. But that is part of even the planning session on this earth. We'll get to that someday and how that works. This is gorgeous. This is you. This is part of this scenario that some of you may even remember. Going to this place to drop off that which your life essence before you move on, perhaps to the next lifetime. When you choose to come back to this planet, I'll tell you where you go. Here. This is where you go first. Then to your mother's womb. The imprint is there. It's ready to go as you will develop in her womb. Before you're even born, that imprint in your DNA, it's all there. It's all ready. I want you to stay in this place for a moment, and I want you just to listen to the majesty of all of those lives and your own. This is the essence for a parable called Jason and the Cave, where he went here and he could never get out to the other side. Even in this parable, he could see the exit to the cave, but he was too fascinated with the sounds and the lights, especially when he found the crystals of his mother and his father, and he could examine them together in their lives and his life and all the things that went into the planning. That's what I want you to see. I want you to see that which Jason saw. But you're going to be able to get out of this place easy, because this is a circle of 12. But dear ones, you can also stay here as long as you want to absorb the beauty of who you are, your family. All of those who have chosen to come to this planet right now, it's buzzing more than normal. And I'll tell you why. Because in this place, there are lives ready to go into mom's womb all over the planet, to make differences, to make a higher consciousness. The new inventions are coming from what you look at right now. Wow, this is an amazing place. Can you hear the singing? Can you absorb the chills, perhaps, of having been here before, of who you are? This is a magic place. We've never taken you here before. I want you to sit there and absorb the beauty, the wisdom of the system and who you are. And if you look at your crystal long enough, you might even see what's next. I'll leave you there. Beautiful this is. A new era, perhaps, for the circle of 12. Stay and enjoy this new experience. I'm crying in love with humanity and all of you as you discover even more magnificence in the systems of who you are. And so it is.